follow, and share.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Where are you watching me from? Wherever you are watching me from, you're highly welcome. Oh, okay. Please don't forget this is SG family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending when you saw my video. So quickly, I don't want to waste time. I'm going to talk about something that bothers me much. A lot of things is going on in the life of our kids, especially these kids that doesn't have parents, or something happened that maybe they are staying with somebody. Okay, kids in general is what I'm going to talk about this moment. Okay, so I'm going to talk to us as a parents. I'm going to talk to parents. If you are a parent, if you are a teacher, if you are a guardian, if you know that you have a child that is staying with you, this video is for you. Listen to me very carefully. Okay, if you are a teacher, if you are a parent, if you are a couple, if you are a young couple, even adults that are about to get married, this video is for you. So listen. So what am I saying? I'm going to be discussing about kids and how they are being treated, especially in the hands of those that are not their biological parents. So many parents, so many adults, so many teachers, so many guardians, they are very mean to our kids. They are very, very mean. The way we maltreat children, the way we take care of them, the way we treat any little mistake they do is very, very alarming. Please, I am here today in this video telling you, I am begging you, I am pleading. If you know that children are not your thing, if you know that you cannot take care of a child, especially that child that does not belong to you, that child that is not your biological child, that child that you are asked or you are forced to take care of, or that child that you went and carried because you want her to be running errands for you. Because obviously most of these people maltreating children is not because it's because they don't have options. They are looking for somebody to come and be doing work for them. Maybe that is the condition that made you to go and carry a child that is not your biological child, and along their line you are maltreating them emotionally, physically. I don't know the way you are doing yours. Why will you off the light for me? You know that you are maltreating them. Please return them to where you get them from. If you are a teacher and you know that the cry of children, the cry of a child irritates you, cannot relate it, you cannot withstand it, please quit. That job is not for you. That job, maybe you have been looking for work and you could not find. The only job that is available for you is teaching job, and you know that you cannot bear the cry of a child. You cannot relate any little thing they do. Please, I am telling you to return them. It's not by force to take care of. It's not by force to be a teacher. Go and look for something else to do. And if you know that you are a young couple, you are not ready to welcome a child, or you cannot even withstand it, go and meet your doctor, please. Tell your doctor what the situation is, that you cannot take care of a child. You don't even want one beside you. That doctor know what to do. You can have your fun without bringing any child on this world. Okay. So instead of you to be punishing them, any little thing you beat them as if they are thieves. Any little thing you beat them as if they are animal. You beat them beyond repair. You beat a child. You beat a child until that child slump. You beat them to convert. You beat them to go into coma. You beat a child until they lose their mind. They don't even act normal again. A child that was given to you, safe and sound. But because of the wickedness you portray, because you think you cannot do anything for that child, because that child is not your biological child, you beat them, you maltreat them, both physically, both emotionally, until they lose their worth. You don't send them to school, you don't buy them new clothes, you don't bring them close as children, as in you don't bring them close to you, don't listen to them, you don't know what their problem is, you don't want to know. All you want them is to be doing your house chores for you. You want them to be running errands for you. Whether they eat or they don't eat, you don't care. Whether they take their beds properly or they don't, you don't care. Some of them don't even brush. Some of them don't go to school. Meanwhile, your biological kids are going to expensive schools. And most of us are prayer warriors. We are counselors. Okay? Most of us, we are being respected in the society. But that child that was given to you because people think that you can do better, you neglect them, you don't want to help them. They get you irritated. They will do the work in the house. When you address them like fools. Please, it's not by force. If you cannot withstand any child, please let them go, let them be, return them to wherever you get them from. Most of these parents, most of mothers, most people release their children because they cannot take care of them the way they want. They have to take the risk of giving their children to you so that you can help them nurture the child. You can help them as well as the children are helping you. But those kids will be doing their parts. Meanwhile, you will not do your part. When they do any little mistake, when they do little mistake, as the child they are, you beat them as if they are animals. Let's assume something happens to you tomorrow. I'm talking to you and I'm as well talking to myself. Just like I have kids and I have people staying with me. If I maltreat them wrongly and I pamper I will keep on pampering my own children. If I drop dead today, who will take care of my kids? That is the question we are supposed to be asking ourselves. What if we are no longer there? We are no longer around to take care of our kids. Who will take care of that your child that is very, very important to you, that is very dear to you? Is it not somebody else? Because we don't own this life. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. We don't own our life. You can afford good school, you don't want to send them to school. You can afford buying them clothes, you don't want to buy them clothes. Even buy toothbrush, you don't do it. But when they fail to sweep the house or to do the house chores, you beat them as if they are not human beings. If that child happens to be yours, how will you feel when someone else is maltreating them that way? Most of this we pour out the wickedness in us on those children. Our anger, we pour it out on them, and we don't care. But that your child will keep on doing mistakes. They don't even do anything in their house. You pamper them, you adore them, you take care of them very well. When it's time for them to go out and you just pack only your children and leave the ones that you think is not yours at home, how do you want them to feel? If your children are not satisfied, if they are not comfortable, those kids will never be comfortable. If your children did not remain full, they will not eat. Please, I am begging each and every, if you come across this video, I'm talking to you. If you know that you cannot do it, nobody will come and hold you, provided you are staying alone. It's better for you to stay alone than to bring that child and start torturing them. Most of us will beat a child until they drop dead. You will beat a child until that child faints. You will beat a child until you give them bruises all over their body. Some of them, they go into coma. What kind of wickedness is that? Please, I'm telling you, I'm begging you, if you know that you have a neighbor that is maltreating a child that is staying with him or her, and they are maltreating them so badly, you have every right to report. You have every right to open your mouth and talk. Not until when something happens, you start videoing them. You start talking something that nobody is asking you. Meanwhile, you have every time, you have every opportunity to help that child. You don't want to do it. You are waiting for something to happen. If you are a woman, if you are a husband, if you are a wife, you know that your wife is maltreating a child. You know that your husband is maltreating a child. Please do something. You have every right to interfere. If you know that your wife cannot take care of a child that is staying with you, better avoid it. Don't give your consent. Don't allow them to bring one. Okay? That you are sweating. Don't add that this topic is not a funny one. I have witnessed, I have seen even in social media. Not when that child lose his or her mind, you start running helter scatter. People will start contributing for that child to be fixed. Please don't. We should not allow all these damages to be done on them. If you are a mother and you leave your child in the care of somebody, always check out on them. Always call them. Always listen to them. You're supposed to have a moment with your child. Ask them how they are feeling. It's not a crime. Most of us give out our children based on trust. That is no longer normal. From time to time, you're supposed to be calling out on your kids, checking out on them, know how they are faring. Okay? It's not a bad thing for you to check out on your child. So that whenever something is going on, you will know on time to withdraw your child. You know on time to take back your children. So please, I'm begging you. If you are a neighbor, if you are a teacher, you know you cannot do it. If you are a young couple, you know you cannot do it. Even some people they can't even tolerate the child they give birth to. Talk more of someone's head. If you know you cannot do it, please avoid it. If you know you cannot handle a child, don't bring them into this world. Go and visit your doctor, talk to your doctor. He knows what to do. Okay? So I'm going to stop here. If this is your first time of watching my video, if this is your first time of seeing me, please do well to follow my page. Okay? Drop your comments and show us love. Always follow my page. Drop your comment, drop your likes, and you'll be blessed by doing that. Okay? I think that is all for today. I'm have to stop here. I have said enough. Okay? So if you know you want to get blessed tomorrow, you want your own children to do well, the impact you play in others will also affect your own. This is a very simple prayer we are doing without knowing. If you are a prayer warrior, you are the type that pray, you fast, you go to church, you give your children good food, and that child that is staying with you are not taking care of her. What are you telling God? Do unto me what I do unto others. What are you telling God? If God should judge you the way you judge others, if God to take care of your child the way you're taking care of that child elsewhere, if God should take care of your child the way you're taking someone's child, the way you're taking care of someone's child, what will be the outcome? Are you proud of your work? Are you proud of what you are doing? So that is the simple questions we are supposed to ask ourselves. If you are mishandling, if you are maltreating a child that is not your biological child because they don't have opportunity to remain in their house, they are having issue, they are having financial problem, maybe they end up in your house, you think it's an opportunity for you to do whatever you want with them. This is not done. It's not done that way, because you yourself, you don't know what is going to happen to you tomorrow. Okay? Once again, thank you very much and remain blessed. I have to stop here. Do what is needful. Try to correct your mistake and you remain blessed. Okay? So bye bye.